Hello, gorgeous girlfriends. I'm just doing this one here quickly. Oh, I hope this works. Just a second. Sorry. Why is this not working? Okay, streaming to go live. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yay! It's going. It's go live. There we go. I'm just checking because I'm trying to go live on all different platforms, girlfriends. So welcome in to my Saturday Live. Man, I have not done a Saturday Live in a very long time. I've been doing in different days, but not Saturday. And I kind of am enjoying it already. So, girlfriends, I have a ton of exciting tips for you today. We are talking how to look taller for fall. Now, I am a huge fall fan. I love the fall season, but as a petite woman, a woman who is 5'3.5", so I'm just barely on the petite side, but I'm still petite enough. Thank you very much. One of the things that is very challenging as a petite woman is to look tall while still layering. Now, obviously, it depends on where you live, how much layering you need. But I still think, unless you live in like really Florida, like even in, places like California, you're probably going to need some layering. So I'm going to be talking today about how to get the basics right of your outfit so that when you take off your coat or your jacket, you look fabulous. But I'm even going to be talking about the coat and the jacket because that can make or break the look, especially for those of you who are not using it as a full-on overpiece. And for those of us who are, don't we still want to look fab while we have a full-on overpiece? Don't know about you, but I certainly am. So I have some examples today, and get ready because this is going to be a lot of information. You may want to grab your coffee, your tea, maybe even a pencil and paper to write some notes, or just make a note so you can go back to go back to the parts in the video. And if you're watching the replay, hey girlfriend, if there's parts you don't like to skip them on over, you can do that. It's easy. All right. So first of all, I'm going to start with the number one thing, and this is the most important thing. The most important thing when you are dressing to look taller, all right, is to get the shape right. And this is a very tough thing, especially as we get a little bit older. I am 50 years old. I have hit perimenopause. So this whole thing is like, okay, I can't say it out loud. I don't want to be bad, but really? So, all right, I'm going to talk from experience, but also as a designer and to give you some tips. Hello, Gina, girl, it's been so long since I've seen you. Okay, so this is the thing that I want you to bear in mind. When you are dressing as a petite woman, it actually works for every woman, but I'm specifically speaking to those of us who are petite. You want to make sure to create a waist. Now, whether you have an actual waist, i.e., I don't have much of a waist, or you have a waist, there is a way that you can create a waist. And if you have it, you want to emphasize it. Okay, so I'm going to talk about both options. So don't fear, you're not going to be left out. It's going to be fine. But you will notice from the dress that I'm wearing is that it has shape in the waist. So although there is quite a lot of room around here, can you see this? Like there is plenty of room, which means it's always going to fit, which means it doesn't matter if you're having a bloated day or fat day or whatever. And I say that in air quotes, but if you're having a bad day, it doesn't matter. It's still going to fit you and look amazing. And the reason is that it has shape here and then it flares out. All right, let me show you what I mean. If this was boxy and it just went like this, you are going to notice that this is going to become the focus. All right, that is the problem, is that wherever your widest point is, that's going to be the focus. When you make the hem the focus, when you make the hem the widest point, it makes everything above it look narrow in comparison. Now, you can, if you want, also utilize this in a way and wear it as a shorter dress. You can even go above. I'm going to show you some options for both, by the way. So don't worry, you're not going to be left out if you're thinking to yourself, Trace, I don't want such a long dress. No problem, you can have a shorter dress. By the way, all of these items that most of the items that I show you today are going to be from my collection. If you are on YouTube, you can see the products in there. If you are on Instagram, you can go to tracygoldnewyork.com. I will also tag the products inside of the video once it's live, when it's done. I'm going to try that. I hope it works. Facebook as well, you can go to tracygoldnewyork.com. LinkedIn, tracygoldnewyork.com. It's all in the description. Feel free to go there and ask me any questions. I'm here for you, girlfriend. This isn't just about selling clothes. This is about us feeling fabulous and having a really comfy, no pressure zone to explore. Okay, so this is how we want to go with this. Now, if you want to take this look further, and I do recommend that you take the look further, the best thing that you can do is to belt your waist. Okay, so a lot of women, and I have heard so many women, in fact, just yesterday, I had a lady who's been watching me online, and she said to me, "Oh, but I love your belts. I need to get one of your belts, but I have a tummy and I'm afraid." So I just took my belt off and I happened to just put it on her, and she was like, "Oh my goodness." And you know what? She does have a tummy, and it did de-emphasize her tummy. It focuses attention because these belts, okay, so it doesn't necessarily do it with every belt. So I'm just saying, it doesn't necessarily. What this does is that this is rounded, okay? Because of the roundedness, this also is very flattering. Believe me, I've tried lots of different things, and this is what works, okay? And then I pull it to the front, and because the ties are long, okay, not these tiny little ties, which most belts are, you can actually bow it and bow it asymmetrically. Take it to the side. And what that does is it draws the eye to wherever the interest is and away from here. Plus, girlfriends, when you are wearing a print, especially when you are wearing a print, it is going to disguise a multitude of things. So I'm going to stand on the side. Because I'm really trying to show you what I mean. Look at the side. Okay, can you see it, Bailey? And I do have one at the moment. I'm working on it, but it still is there. All right. So it's all relative, by the way, but it really does hide. And this lady that I spoke to had a little bit more of a belly than I had, and she was wearing a dress that wasn't the most flattering, in my opinion. However, it really worked for her because the belt just completely cinched and completely transformed the dress. So a belt can really transform things for you. And coming back to the taller part, it makes you look taller from here. So it actually makes your legs look like they start from here versus further down. Okay, so this is what not to do as a short woman. And I'm going to all right, I'm going to show you. You do not want to wear boxy clothes. You also do not want to wear layers on top. Now, I know this probably doesn't go, oh, it's actually not bad. You don't want to wear things that are kind of boxy and shapeless. Can you see what this is doing to the look? It's making me look shorter. In my opinion, it's losing my shape. It's not giving that cinched look. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not fantastic either. I'm just going to double check. Yes, it's not fantastic. Now, what happens if I do this? Hold on. Hold the presses. Let me show you. What happens if I do this, right? I take a shorter, more fitted, like so cropped actually. And especially when you're wearing something like this, that's already de-emphasizing the hips because it's perfect. You don't want things landing right on your hip, girlfriend. That's going to make you look shorter and it's going to make your hips look wider. Now, similar style of jacket. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily wear this denim jacket with this dress, but hey, why not, right? Now, let's look at the difference. Okay, let me double check. Yes, already it's looking a lot better. It's more cinched in, it's shorter. Okay, so this is the thing for us petite girls. Avoid when you are looking for your overpiece, your overcoat, your top layer, avoid the temptation to go longer and to go mid-length. If you do mid-length, you have to be very strategic in how you do it. And it's harder. I'm just going to be honest, it's harder. So either go for shorter, all right? Or, let me show you. And we're going to do more examples of this because I'm going to take you through a whole bunch of stuff. Now, this is a vintage Burberry that I got when I first came to New York. I remember the day I bought it. I was so excited. It was like my decision. I'm going to stay here, this crazy, whacked out place. And I had no idea what I was in for, but wow, I'm glad I got the the coat. It is a vintage Burberry. Now, what I like about, now what I don't normally like about a trench coat is that they tend to be very shapeless. And then they tend to have a lot of extra fabric here, and then it just goes straight down. Whereas this one, you can see, actually creates more of that line. It has a nip in the waist, and then it flares out, and it goes along with the line of the dress. In fact, it almost fits perfectly. Let me see. Oh, my hat. It fits perfectly with my dress. I mean, like, I could just wear this as an outfit right now, except it's warmer. So I won't wear it today, but it's going to go into my closet is what I'm going to be wearing. Hello, Belinda. Hello, cutesy. Is it cutesy or cutie? Hey, all you girls. It's so fabulous to have you. Okay, so now let's switch focus, all right? So now those are some of the ideas about what you're going to wear over it. Now, what about something that is a solid color? Because I understand, I get it. So many women will say to me, Trace, just don't like prints, okay? And although I can tell them prints are a girl's best friend and they disguise and they're all kinds of things, I understand that for a lot of women, prints is just a stretch. So I'm going to show you some solid options. Don't worry, I have a little slip dress on underneath, so I don't flash everybody because I am aware. Whoopsie daisy, hold on. Just a second. Whoops, okay. Here we go. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to shift focus and I'm going to show you a solid color. Let's hope I've got an extra hanger over here. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is a lovely solid dress. I mean, okay, so I know it's solid, but I created a pattern from it. I just can't help myself. I just love patterns so much, but it's solid-ish, okay? This is made out of a thick cotton stretch. It is divine. It feels so soft on the skin, but it's not the t-shirting that you're used to. So if you are thinking to yourself like, oh no, can't do that because it's just going to be it's going to be like a t-shirt, wearing a t-shirt. That's not what this is. This is actually quite expensive fabric. But it's amazing. Okay, so this is what it's doing here. Now, look at the difference. All right, what this does is this draws attention down the body. If it was just a complete solid color, yes, you'll get the effect from the same shape. It's the same shape, the exact same shape as this one. Okay, it's the exact same shape. But what this is doing is it's drawing attention down and away, and it's very elongating. Okay, so plus fabulous for the belly, like really fabulous to de-emphasize. It's incredible. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to belt it, because you know me, I'm a belting fan. I'm like, bring it on. You can wear this by itself. I'm just saying you can, but my recommendation is always that you belt it, because a belt is going to just make all the difference. So look at how the belt works, okay? And it just further cinches. So this is very helpful. I don't have much of a waist. I am very straight up and down. And especially as I go through these changes, almost a little bit more so, which I'm a little PO'd about. But that being said, I am working on it, but we'll get there. But the thing is that you really need to then create a waist. And that's one of the reasons why I'm such a fan of belts, because if you have already a defined waist, great, you want to emphasize it. If you have very little of a waist, that's very helpful, because it's going to create the illusion of a waist. Again, because these belts are done longer and they've got this kind of thing going, plus the ties going down the body, it further de-emphasizes from the tummy, because you can put it on the side and it emphasizes here rather than there. Also, the ties going down the body draw the eye down and elongate. So you've got so many different things that are making you look taller right here. right here. Now, okay, you need to layer it. What are you going to layer it with? I'm going to go again. I'm going to say to you, you want your short, cropped little jacket. It could be a denim jacket. It could be a leather jacket. It could be a motorcycle jacket, whatever it is. Just make sure, though, two things. Make sure that it's cropped. Okay, you do not want it landing right here across your hips. A, that's going to make you look shorter, and it's going to emphasize your hips, unless you're totally fine with that. All right. And okay, what we also want is we want some waist definition. We want to continue that waist definition. What I also really love about jackets, I'm a huge jacket fan. Jackets draw the eye down the body. Down the body. Hello. Oh, Noelle. So good to see you, girl. It's been a long time. Down the body. Okay. So that is going to make a huge difference because, again, cuts the expanse of the tummy. You almost want it to land, just as a little guide, the longest it should be in this kind of length jacket, okay, is just kind of below your belly. That's a good, because you don't want it to be much longer than that, and you don't want it. It could be shorter, okay? It can, but then it could also make your emphasis of your tummy. And I know for those of us who are petite, just because we're petite doesn't mean that's the only thing we want to focus on. We also want to de-emphasize our tummy. We want to elongate our legs. We want to look taller, but we also want to de-emphasize our tummy. Okay, I'm going to show you another one that I think you're going to absolutely love. Again, very elongating, different colors. And by the way, everything, when you look at the pricing of my stuff, just know that these are customizable. Okay, so as an example, hold on, I'm just going to try. Oh my word, these earpods. I wish, whoops. I wish there was like something that could kind of attach it to my ear better. It would be great. So Apple, please, could you do something like that? The changing makes it very difficult. Okay, where is my, just hold on. Let me get another hanger. All right. Luckily I have them in close proximity. Okay, so now I'm going to show you another one. And oh, this one I love. This one I love. All right, it is so gorgeous. So when it comes to customization, you can have this dress, this style dress, okay, in these colors, or this style dress, whoops, in these colors. Okay, so you can customize. You can have this dress as a shorter dress if you want it. You can have it as a longer dress if you want it. It's completely up to you. That's the wonderful thing. It's customizable. And if whatever height you are when you order, you just give me your height and we adjust it so that when it gets home, it's perfect. If it's not perfect, girlfriends, you have a one-time free alteration service that we give you. We alter it. So it's not like I'm sending you off to somebody else that's going to ruin the garment. We alter it to make sure that it's perfect. Okay. So this is, oh, I love this one. I really, really love this one. I love the peacock colors. So you have here, it's a dark teal. Looks a little navy, but it's actually not navy. You have this beautiful apple green, or Kelly green as they call it. And then you have this evergreen. The greens are so big for the season, like really, really big. You can have this as a shorter dress if you prefer. One of my clients has chosen to go above the knee, completely fine. You can have that. What's also cool about this one is that this can go off one shoulder. So you can go from day to night very easily and quickly, okay? Again, it has the same shape. The shape is the same. Now let's belt it. I'm actually going to go for a chain belt. So a chain belt, I'm a huge fan of chain belts. I really love them. What I find is that I don't like the modern ones. They're clangy, they're cheapy looking, they're not great. So I get vintage ones in excellent condition and then bring them to you. So you can really get the best that a chain belt has to offer. It sounds like I look crazy. But anyway, so this is, look, girlfriends, this is a way that you can do it. But now bearing in mind, this chain belt is lovely and it will draw attention right to there because it's drawing attention away from here. But it doesn't have that thing that the magic belt has. So it just depends on you, how confident you feel. Let me show you the magic belt. So I'm going to do it in a navy. And you could put like a black if you're going to do a black shoe or a black jacket. You could do a brown if you're going to wear brown shoes, brown jacket. You can pull together your outfit that way. And this is the magic belt. Again, you have that bow there, which de-emphasizes. It's really, really fabulous. I absolutely love this look. Okay, so now let's talk about some shorter dresses. Okay, so because some of you really want to wear shorter dresses and show off some leg, and I'm all for that, girlfriend. If you like your legs, and hey, even if you don't love your legs, these, there are wonderful ways that you can show your legs in the fall in ways that just don't work in the summertime because it's just too darn hot. So I'm going to show you some options and it's really fun. Okay, are you getting ready for this? We're also going to do some accessories and some socks and fun things that I have also as part of the collection. By the way, I'm obsessed with beautiful socks, and I have found Italian socks, a supplier. When I went to Rome, I found this amazing Italian Italian sock supplier, and so I bring them in for you, and they're just fine. Like, they're so soft, they're so beautiful, and great colors and things too. Okay, so this one is in, again, a solid color. This is actually a softer fabric, which going forward, I mean, I'm not going to do it in this one because I feel like it's a little on the soft side. I'd rather do it in the slightly firmer fabric. It works better for disguising the tummy, but this is the color I had and I wanted just to try it out. Okay, so it is available in different colors. You can get it in brown, you can get it in navy, you can get it in teal, like any of the colors that you see here. You could get it in even the green, the evergreen. There's great colors, really fabulous colors. Now, what's fun about this is that for some reason, and I don't know why it works, but it just does, the frill at the bottom creates this weighted kind of effect. And what it does is it de-emphasizes the tummy, but it works even better when you are wearing again, should we just say it all together? The magic belt. Okay, so you pull these two pieces together. This is one of my favorite ways to belt, is to pull these two pieces together. Can you see what I'm doing there? And then hold it there and do this. Now, it does take a little getting used to. I'm not going to lie. It does take a little getting used to, but it is totally worth it. Okay, now we have a couple of different options. So if it's a really warm day, well, if it's a kind of in-between day and you're not needing like much leg coverage, but you want a little bit, or hey, you just love that boot and dress look, this could be really fun. Show a little bit of skin, makes it fun, okay? As it gets a little cooler, maybe you want to add either a over the knee. Let me just see. Oh, yes, an over the knee sock. Okay, so these are knee socks, but for those of us who are petite, they go over the knee. I mean, that's the fun thing about it, right? Like, it really can go over the knee for me. And then you can pop on your brown. So I have a pair of brown. There's just one of them though. Okay, so this gives you kind of that tight look, but out without having to wear tights. Great if you're needing either just a little bit of warmth for the day, and you can always pull it down if it's getting a bit hot, or if you are one of the kind of people like I am, where you get really cold in the wintertime, you can wear these over your tights. So you can wear regular tights and then wear that over, and it's quite fun. It actually looks like you're wearing these cable tights. And then every once in a while you sit down and whoops, just a little bit of leg. Whoops, it's fun. It's fun. Okay. So the other way that you could do it, okay, is you could do maybe, these are fun. These have got, see, this is what I love about Italian style. It's never just like plain. I love it. It's always got, they always have a little bit of something. Okay, so these are, again, these are knee, but could stretch a little over. I'm 5'3.5", so I would say they're probably knee socks for a lot of for those who are 5'3" and over. But for those who are under 5'3", these could be over the knee. So I'm actually going to put them to that, and then I'm going to pop this on. Okay, so you could do that too. So what is fun is that it creates a nice long line. Now, you could even do tights in the same color as your dress. That's going to even further elongate you. It really is. I'm not against a little bit of showing of skin. I think it's quite fun. I think there's a flash of it. Where it can be a little bit more complicated is if you're wearing like an ankle boot and it hits you I wouldn't say a wrong place, but at a kind of weird spot. That can sometimes, depending on the length of your dress, make it look a bit odd. But again, it depends on your height, depends on the dress, and depends on the boot, right? So I'm just going to give you some easier solutions that I know you'll easily be able to do and won't have to work too hard to figure it out. There's another thing, and one of my clients was saying, she was a while back actually, she was saying she really wanted to wear the sock look, okay? She wanted the sock and shoes look. So I have seen women wear the socks with the even with the high heel open shoe. For me personally, I'm just going to be honest, like I'm not wild about it, but that's probably also because my feet are a size 5. And so socks always are a little bit big for me. And so they look kind of odd. Just being honest, they do. They kind of, because I always have to then either pull them in the front or pull them in the back to get the exact size. But this is another way. But can you see, all right, look at the difference here between doing that and doing this. So this to me, let me just look. Yes. All right. This looks cute. I do think it looks cute. I don't necessarily mean that in a good way. I mean, it looks cutesy, maybe quite trendy, but to me, this looks much more elongating. So you have to decide, and it's okay if you want the cutesy and you want this look and you want it to be trendy, wear it, girlfriend. Like, it doesn't matter. Clothes are just clothes. They're not important. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to make or break your life. So if you want to try something, try something. So you could do this, but my personal opinion is this is better. Rather do this with like a pant or something like that, or maybe just take it down a notch. Like even if you just take it under and it becomes a little bit more of a shorter sock, I think, and shows, yes, already that's looking much better. So to me, this thing looks a bit odd. Can you see that? Versus this looks better. Okay, so these are like really not life-shattering tips, but just for those of you who want to combine. And sometimes the weather is a bit odd. Like it's not time for tights, but it is time for a sock. And then you're not quite sure, which I'm having those moments at the moment, absolutely in New York. So I get it. Like sometimes, and you just want to have a fun look, right? So again, let's just go to the options of wearing the right kind of jacket. So again, cropped, that has it more fitted. This is perfect. I really love this. Versus, let me show you the one that is too boxy and long. And again, it's not terrible, but it's not fabulous either. And I just feel like you deserve fabulous. So why not get fabulous? Okay, to me, this is just a little too long and a little too boxy, and it's not showing my shape the way, and this could look fine if it was if I'm wearing a pant with it, like a skinnier pant. But look at what would happen which is actually what I'm going to do with this thing, is if I did this, if I made it cropped and then it goes longer in the front. That is fun. So this is another thing. Also, if you're wanting to hide your tummy a little bit more, de-emphasize this kind of shape, oh, fabulous. Look at the difference. Okay, now I know I haven't pinned, hold on. I had it pinned and then I unpinned it for the sake of this video. But, oh, in fact, I still have some pins in there. Oh, that's why it's even looking as shapely as it is, because I've got some pins in here already. Hold on, let me take them out, because then you'll see that how, because I was like, it needs a bit of shaping. This is the one nice thing about being able to, being a designer, is that I can actually fix things. And I do that a lot. Okay, so this is kind of the boxy. And then if I take it like this, look how much better that is. It is so much better. All right. So, and if you've got the right dress and you're feeling great, your butt is great, you don't need to be covering up with the jacket. Okay. So, this is my thing. Like, don't buy something that you only can wear with a jacket to cover. That's not the best thing for you. You want to have something that you feel really good in. And if it fits and it flares, it gives space around here. It gives space around your belly. It is so comfortable. And it also looks great. And so it doesn't matter. Take your jacket off, put your jacket on. Doesn't matter. You still look fab. Okay, so another thing you can do, and this is just another little trick, especially wearing solid colors, is that you can go with the same tone all the way through. And that does, hold on, I'm actually going to change this. Just a second. I'm going to do, let's see. All right, I would actually, in this case, I would wear a color type that fits exactly with this. Would this go? Yes, it will. Okay, hold on. So I would wear maybe these. Okay, so these are the same color and a nice long line so that it all is one color that is going down the body. So I would actually wear probably the same color tight or the same color sock and then have it going down the body. And this is going to create a really nice elongated look. You know, even without the socks, right? Even without the socks, with just flesh, obviously you notice the skin. But look at how it draws the eye down the body because it's all the same color. Now, I'm not saying all the same tone. I'm not saying you have to always wear all one color. I don't. I'm just being honest. I don't. I think that's boring. I don't think you have to be like, you know, I remember these rules or guidelines for petite women, and it was like, oh, wear all one color. Like, that is so boring. I don't want to wear all one color. I've only been wearing solid colors recently because of QVC. So, you know, you don't have to do that. Absolutely don't have to do that. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. Okay, so let's talk some skirts. All right, this skirt. Now, this skirt is not yet on my website. And it was because this is what happened. I'll tell you the story. I made it just for me. And what often happens when I make something just for me is somebody else wants it. But I just made it for me because I thought, oh, it will be great in my QVC wardrobe. It will, oops. It will go really well with the things that I was selling. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to have it for me. And then somebody contacted me on Instagram to say, where does that skirt come from? I have to have it. So now it's part of the collection and everybody wants it. So if you do still want it, don't wait. It is not going to last for very long. It is flying and I only have enough fabric for about two more skirts. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you. These are a couple of, and there's so many different mix and match options. And this is the thing, girlfriends. You want to have some things in your closet that can mix and match and dress up and dress down and wear for multiple occasions. That is the really good part of having a good workable wardrobe. You don't need a lot. So often, like, women get very nervous about a higher price point. And I'm not talking thousands of dollars, I'm talking hundreds. And I just feel that you actually, if you have some good pieces in your wardrobe, you don't need a lot. So in the end, you actually end up spending less money rather than more money. Okay, so you spend more per piece, but you're spending less as a whole because you don't need so much. Plus, it's easier to get dressed in the morning. Okay, so this is the skirt. Now, there's a reason why it's a pointed hem. And the reason is that it's elongating. Okay, it draws attention down. Now, I'm going to pop on my boots. Again, I could put socks, like knee socks on underneath as well. I can just have tights on, or I can leave it. I quite like it like this. This is what I love about this time of the year. It's okay to wear boots and not have tights because it just feels perfect for the weather, okay? But this is a really fun look. Now, there's various different ways that you can wear this, but look at, again, this can be worn higher or lower depending on where your belly is, depending on where your waist is. This can be tied a couple of different times if it needs to, okay, like that. Or it can be tied just once, but again, I'm just going to say, tie it asymmetrically like that so that it draws the eye down. It draws the eye to here rather than here. And then these ties are long, so they go down the body. Now, what I find is that sometimes with a skirt, the length of the skirt has to be right for a woman. So to me, the pointed hem, it doesn't matter. Okay, the pointed hem allows you the flexibility because it's still elongating. However, if it is the kind of thing that was very straight, if it was sitting at the wrong place, it could look fuddy-duddy. And this is one of the challenges with petite women is that things can look fuddy-duddy. And we don't want fuddy-duddy. We want funky and fresh and fun. You know, just because we're over 40 or in our 30s or wherever you are in your life doesn't mean you want to dress like your age. I mean, come on. We want to look fabulous, but we're not 20 anymore, right? So how do we find that balance? So this is a great way to do it. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of different options as well that I'm very excited about. And it's a new piece. Oh, it's a new piece. So again, and this was inspired by a client who was desperate for a brown body stocking, and I could not, for the life of me, find the fabric. But I did find this fabric, and I'll show you what it is. By the way, you can wear black with this, and you'll see just now. You can also, and you'll see now, you can also, ta-da, all right, you can mix. You can mix your animal prints as long as they work within the same color palette, okay, and the same tone. So I'll give you a couple of examples. So with this, if you, I'm going to come up close to the camera once I have this on properly. Here we go. Okay, so this is the same tone as the skirt. However, if I was mixing this with, say, more of a, let me just show you this fabric, okay, and it's just to show you tonal. If I was trying to mix it with this one, it would look a little odd, although it's not really the same tone. Okay, so this is more of a golden brown, more of a tan kind of brown. This is more of like a, it's slightly cooler, but not completely. I mean, it could, but it's not optimal, okay? Whereas it's both cheetah print. So it's about getting that tonal right. And this tonal just works. What's nice is I've got a nude slip-on underneath. So you will get the double take, girlfriends. You'll get the, like, what is she wearing? And that's fine. And you don't have to, I mean, you can wear it with a nude bra. I wore it with a nude bra the other day, felt absolutely fine. There was no problem for me because the bra is so nude that you can't tell what's underneath there. And I actually didn't even get any double takes, but it was a room full of women. But, you know, still it was, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Again, I could also wear a jacket, okay, and I could have just a peekaboo of the lace coming through. That could also be fun. So you could also wear, and this is what I did with Jack the other day. For those of you who missed it, I did a live try on with Jack Perez from Cool Life. By the way, I just want to tell you, Cool Life is the most amazing platform. So if you are even entering into that midlife spectrum of your life, in your 40s and going into your 50s, and you just want great information on how to design your own midlife and live it optimally, I highly recommend that you go over to Cool Life. I'm one of the thought leaders on there, so I write for them and I submit articles every 2 weeks, fashion articles that are often based on my lives. So it will give you a sort of indication. But wow, like what fantastic information. And then she sends you a newsletter every Sunday morning so you can be updated and inspired by all the news stories. She herself is amazing, by the way. She's like very inspirational. She's 60. She's a bodybuilder. I mean, like, not as a profession, but she is incredible. She's very inspiring. Okay, so you can also wear black with this. You do not have, by the way, girls, you can wear black and brown. You just have to wear it strategically. Wear them as if they're colors, because they actually are in a way. Now, a lot of women think black just goes with everything, and maybe in some cases it does, but to me, black, browns, this is a great way to wear neutrals. Wear the blacks and browns together, but wear it strategically, and it looks fabulous. Again, I could put on this, mix it a little bit with this. I could also, I'm going to show you a navy one in a moment that I think is so fabulous. So that looks really great. And then, and again, you're keeping the line. Can you see how you're keeping that line? Because you're tucking the top in. The top can be tucked in because you have the wrap skirt to go around you at any time. It will fit you and to disguise the tummy. So it's a really comfy one. And if you really feel like you need more coverage, then what I recommend is the magic top or magic blouse. So I have it in black with a bit of sparkle. I also have this one, which I love. Again, snake. Same coloration, and look at that. So if you still feel like, oh, I don't know, I still need a little bit more of the tummy coverage because my tummy feels like it's standing out. By the way, most times when you feel like it's standing out, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is. Just saying. But look at how this draws the eye down the body, very elongating, gives more disguising of the tummy, can work as that extra layer. I mean, I love this. And then you've got that kind of, those little cutout, those little sneaky, oh, I think I have to wear this now. I think this is going to be, except I'm not even like properly tucked in. Sorry, girls. I'm like my nude body thing is coming underneath the slip dress is coming underneath. It's so funny. Okay, so this is really fun. Now you could also go with a navy. So I'm just showing you again how versatile pieces can be. And this is the thing as well, is that as a petite woman, when you find your groove and what works for you, you can just have a few things in your wardrobe that mix and match and dress up and dress down, and you will always have something that fits you and you will always have something to wear. Okay, really important. Okay, so I'm going to do the navy one. So let me do the navy one. There we go. This is a navy body stocking. It is also not yet on the website. We are doing a shoot soon, so I will be putting it. But if you want to pre-order, feel free to let me know. This is beautiful. It's actually got little ruffles. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the little ruffle. Oh, just so fabulous. So fabulous. I actually wore this underneath a waistcoat on QVC the other night, and everybody was like, "Oh, where is that from? Like that looks so amazing." Okay, again, it does the, you're not sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go under. Okay, and pull it through. Here we go. Okay, so here's the navy. Oh, I love it with this. You know, I didn't realize today that it would be great with a navy. And then let me show you. So we can do, so you can either do this option, but I'm going to show you another option. Okay. Is a fun sock. So these are some of the Italian socks, really fun. Okay. And what I would do is tuck it under a little bit to make it, because it is quite a nice length of sock, which is perfect for when you're wearing pants. But if you're going to wear it with a skirt and you're not going to want to make yourself look shorter, then I would go with tucking it under a little bit, almost like it becomes a shoe for you. And then that looks, there we go. Now, I do wear high shoes, very high. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so you see, you just need to. So if you're going to do this look, you just need to show enough leg. This is going to look odd. Okay, let me show you. This is going to look very odd. This is what like an ankle or kind of halfway boot sort of looks like. Unless you're wearing exactly the same color tight and exactly the same color boot, it looks a bit strange. Whereas what you can do is when you do this, that works perfectly. Okay, so that gives it that shows enough leg. Oh yes, I love that. It makes a big difference. It shows enough leg. Now, if you were wearing a really short dress, then you probably could wear it. But then, you know, that depends on how comfortable you feel wearing something really short. So it's just about the percentage of leg that you're showing and the distance between the end of your sock or shoe and the end of your skirt or dress. Okay, does that make sense? But for most women, what I'm finding is kind of a kind of, you know, a little bit of leg, but not too much. Around this time, you know, everybody's different. You want to wear it super short, wear it super short. I'm like all for it, girlfriend. I'm all for it. This is a no judgment zone. Okay, so again, different options. Now, I think one more we're going to do. What time am I? Oh, yeah, I've just got a few more minutes. Okay, so let me see. I mean, I have so many. Okay, I'm going to go with I'm going to go with a long skirt. Since I've been showing you skirts, let's talk a long skirt because I've spoken dresses and yes, I've spoken skirts. We probably aren't going to have time for pants, but I will show you. Hold on. Oh, it's so nice to be able to just get changed in front of the camera, not have to go to the back real quick. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, this one I love. All right, so this one actually is going to go very nicely. Ooh, the black body stocking. You know, this is one of the things I love about doing these live, is that I also get to come up with some different ideas and outfit ideas that I had not thought about before. Okay, so let's do this. All right. Go. Okay, so now in the photographs of this on my website, I'm wearing it with a olive top, which also is not technically on the website. I didn't think anybody was going to want it. I thought I was just making it to go with the thing, but everybody's like, "Oh, I have to have that top." Again, quite funny, right? It happens all the time. Okay, so this is the long skirt version. So with a skirt, as a petite woman with a long skirt, yes, you can wear a long skirt. It's in the shape of the skirt. So if the shape of the skirt is right, it's going to make you look elongated. If the shape of the skirt is wrong, it's going to make you look shorter. So what are the things that you need to look out for? First of all, does it have nice fit here? And then flare. You don't want something that's too straight. That often doesn't work. The length is very important. And this is where, girlfriends, it comes to making something that is customized, because that makes a huge difference. It really, really does make a difference. Now, I'm just going to pop my gold shoes on here, and then I'll be able to show you properly. I always like to have some shoes when I'm showing you. Okay, so here we go. What you don't want is this mid length. That's what you don't want, unless you are being very strategic. I have worn things like that before, But then I have a boot on underneath, or I have a nude, or but it's strategic. Okay. So, but generally, this is harder. Notice that versus that. Okay. Now, what's nice about this style is that because if it's a wrap style and it goes with a frill, it kind of cheats a little bit. So it's a little bit shorter in the front, but longer in the back. And that doesn't matter. That works. Asymmetry is a great way to get around lengths being absolutely perfect for you. Also, shoes that look a little bit like an extension of your foot, like a nude shoe or a metallic. Somehow metallic seems to work in that way. Fantastic. A long boot also can work wonders, and then you don't have to worry about it. But the ideal is that you have it kind of as long as you can stand it. You'll notice my long dresses are long. It doesn't mean you have to have them that way. I just know for sure that that looks a lot better. Okay, so it is elongating, it creates a nice longer line, and that is the case with this. Now, a lot of times women get a skirt, they love a skirt, but they're like, what do I wear with it? Choose a print that is, or texture that is going to go with lots of different things in your wardrobe. One of the things I find in styling, and I've been styling women for over 21 years now, is that often they'll find a skirt and go, oh, I love it, get home and feel like they have nothing to wear with it. So as an example, this print here, by the way, this is a silk jersey, only enough fabric for one more skirt. So if you want it, grab it because it's going to be gone. And look at how many colors you can wear with it. You can wear olive green, you can wear black, you can wear purple, you can wear ivory, you can wear, there's even little bits of brown in here. Okay, little bits of gray. So there's lots of colors that I can wear this with. I can wear this with my black body stocking. I can wear this with a olive top. Okay, I can wear it with a denim jacket. You know, I can wear it with a little black leather jacket, which I have that I really love. I could wear it with an olive, a purple. There's so many different things that I can wear this with. And so it makes it super versatile. If you do not have that versatility in a skirt, rather don't buy it. Okay. It's the same thing of the snake. The snake is very versatile. The texture of it, the color of it, all of that. This goes with so many different things. And then you know it's a perfect skirt. But if you're like, what am I going to wear it with? Then rather don't. You need to have at least 2 or 3 different options that you can wear with a skirt, and then you know you're going to get the best use out of it. Okay, so just to recap, what you're looking for is a skirt that's going to give you nice waist shape. It's going to fit you here nicely, and then it's going to flare. Those kind of things with elasticated bands, and they go whoosh out like that, generally not the best. Also, very boxy looking skirts, also not the best. And then the length, girlfriend, rather go full length, go as long as you can. You can see the longest point here is quite long. Go as long as you can, or go just below the knee, just above the knee, and that's going to be perfect. Now, that obviously depends on, you know, how you feel about your legs. And if it's not, if there is a skirt that you find that you really love, if it is asymmetrical, or even if you can cut it into an asymmetrical line, that will sometimes mean that you can wear it. It just breaks all the rules. It's one of the things I love about asymmetrical, which is one of the reasons why I use asymmetrical so much in my collection. Okay, so girls, I hope this is helpful for you. I have had such a good time. There's quite a mess over here of socks and shoes and whatever. Now, if you like any of these items and you think, oh my goodness, I have to see these, then go to tracygoldnewyork.us or tracygoldnewyork.com. Just Google me, you'll find me. There are links in the description. For those of you on YouTube, there are products that I have discussed in the video that are there. Also, I have new socks. So you want to go there. Hi, Jessica. The skirt can be worn with one shoulder dress too, I found out. That skirt can be worn with a one shoulder dress too. Are you talking about, oh, you mean the top? The one shoulder dress, Jess, which one are you talking about? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. The one shoulder dress, are you talking about this one? I wouldn't wear these two together, if that's what you're asking. Oh, as a one shoulder dress. I'm not sure, Jess. I'm not sure I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, okay. Wrap skirt can be wear. No, one can. Oh, oh my goodness. I had never thought of that. No, no, no. You can wrap the skirt you're wearing and tie it as a one shoulder dress. Oh my goodness, Jessica. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Do you mean like, no, no, no. I want to try this. I want to try this live. I love this is what's so great about live. Do you mean like this so that you wear one? Okay, hold on. Let me. So bad. I love it when my community come up with new ways of wearing something that I had never thought of. The navy one she's done it with. Oh, do you mean if you take it like this and you tie it and then you wear it as a oh my hat. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's try this. Let's see. Do you mean like this, Jess? But then what do you do with this part? Take one tie and put it over the opposite shoulder. Okay, I love this. This is great. Take one tie and put it over the opposite shoulder. Oh, you mean like this one here? There. Okay. She has a navy skirt like this in a style. Okay, now what do I do now? Oh, I'm still not seeing it. I love this. This is so funny. Do you mean I'll put it through here? And then the opposite round the front and bring the ties, bring the opposite tie round the front. Okay, so the one goes, oh, this is hilarious. I think it also depends on where the tie, do you mean like this? Oh my goodness. Okay, the one tie over the opposite shoulder and then the second tie in front around your waist. Oh, okay. Hold on. Tie over your shoulder and then the opposite round the waist. You I can't wait to see. I mean, look at what. Okay, girls, maybe that's for next week. I'm gonna have to show you next week. This is hilarious. I love it. But girlfriends, this is the wonderful thing, right? This is the wonderful thing about community. Like a sarong. Oh, do you mean like this? Oh, this is actually really stunning. But that would be a halter. This, oh my goodness. Oh my hat, Jessica. Look at this. Okay, so oh my goodness. And you know, I hemmed and hawed around this dress, this skirt, as to whether to make it a dress or a skirt. Because I love this print so much, and there was such little of the fabric. This works too. Yeah, you're gonna have to show me the other one, Jess. Okay, this is hilarious. I love this, but this is great. Oh, this looks amazing. Okay, so this, hold on, let me just get my hair, let me get my wild hair out of this and let's see if we can dress this. Yeah, you'll have to show me the one shoulder style because that looks amazing. Sounds amazing. Yeah, Well, that's the whole thing, right? That's the whole point, is that every piece can be worn. Every piece in my collection can be worn multiple ways. Okay, so you could wear it like this, and then, oh my hat, that looks beautiful. As a dress. And then you could even wear it with a wear it over, wear it underdress underneath. Oh my hat, wait, hold on. Hold the horses. Hold the horses. Now, I'm getting a whole new inspiration. Okay, Instagram, it's probably going to time out for you guys because I can only go live for an hour on Instagram, but I'm just having so much fun. I want to try this. So, okay, so this is the wear it over, wear it under dress. This is such a popular piece, and actually, I was surprised how little fabric I have left over, girls. So if you don't have one of these yet, get one. It's so great because you can wear it over something, you can wear it under, you can even wear it over your gym clothes. Exactly that, Jessica is going to belt it. It's exactly what I'm going to do. You know me and belting anyway. I'm always a belting girl. Okay, so here we go. Okay, now we take the skirt and this is the wrap skirt. Take it here. Oh, my throat's so dry this morning. Okay. Probably the change of weather. Hold on. Flip the hair. Because otherwise it's going to be very difficult to tie it. Okay. Now, tie it into a big bow at the back so that you have less of that tie hanging out. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. And then belt it. Oh, this looks so beautiful. This almost reminds, oh my goodness. This almost reminds me of using like a sari, but in a slightly different way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the way women use a sari and create all these incredible looks with a sari. It's phenomenal. This is, oh my goodness, now I'm so excited. This is a new outfit now. Look at how fab, girlfriends. And you see, because you're emphasizing the weight, you're also keeping it solid, so it's not going to open up. You've got your wear it over, wear it underdress. You actually don't even have to wear anything underneath the wear it over, wear it underdress. Maybe just a strapless bra or a nude bra so that you won't notice the strap so much. Okay. You won't notice it, but look at how fab. Oh, that is so great. Oh my goodness. And then you have your layers already. And you either, if you're in a cold climate, then you just wear a coat over it. But this is fab. Oh, Jessica, thank you so much. And then next week, I'll show you Jessica's rendition of the one shoulder dress made from the skirt. It's a skirt, it's a dress, all of the things, right? Okay, so girls, listen, if any of these are amazing to you and you love them, feel free to go to my website, Tracy Gold New York, spelt out .com. I'm actually just going to put that up there quickly so that you can scan it if you like. Okay, hold on. Let me just go show. Yeah, there we go. So right over here, you can actually just scan that or go to tracygoldnewyork.com. Tracy, Tracy, gold is in the color, New York spelled out. Any of the platforms, my website is on the platforms. Feel free to do that. You can Google me. If you're on YouTube, you will find some of the product links below. And then if you have any questions, girlfriend, that's what I'm here for. So I often do video calls with my clients. Even if you're a first-time client and you just want to discuss some things and see how it will work for your body, I am here for you. This is not just a situation of buying clothes. You are getting styling that comes with that free of charge, right? And like making sure that it fits you perfectly when you get it home. And if it doesn't, you have a one-time alteration free free of charge, and we do it so that nothing is messed up. So I'm really hoping to hear from many of you. I'm so excited. This has been so much fun. I'd also love for you to just put a comment inside wherever you are so that I can see where you're coming from, because I've gone live to all the different platforms. So it'll be great to let me know. Jessica, I know, girlfriend, I know. You better tell me quick because there's only fabric for one. And I think now that this is it's so I mean, it was versatile already. I'm gonna have to do a video on this now. This is just so good. This is so good. Anyway, okay, girlfriends, it's been lovely to be with you today. I've had so much fun. Have a wonderful weekend. And I think I will see you on Wednesday. Let me just check. Let me just check my schedule real quick. It's been wild and crazy. Okay, so is it the, I think it's gonna, no, that's November. Hold on. That's no wonder that's, okay. I think it's going to be next week, Wednesday. So we'll see you then. Look out for it. Take care, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.